Welcome back to See You on the Start Line. Hi, I'm John from CJM'S Events, and we're talking about small steps leading to big goals today. This week's inspiration comes from our 2.5-year-old dog, Charlie the Cavoodle. Yes, our little furry friend who's the ambassador for Pawsome Run, which is actually being held this Sunday, and he's also become the dog to follow in his and probably my quest as well to walk the length of New Zealand in 2025. He's officially clocked up over 1,300 kilometres this year as part of his goal to walk the entire length of New Zealand. That's 1,982 kilometres in 365 days. While that's a massive goal for a cavoodle, it's also a good reminder that big achievements are always built one day, one step, and one session at a time. So Charlie's goal, while it's huge, nearly 2,000 kilometres in a single year, here's what it looks like when you break it right down, though. His daily target is 5.43 kilometres per day. Right now, we're averaging around 5.4 kilometres. To stay on track, we only need to bump this up to 5.47 Ks per day. So that's only another 70 metres extra a day, and we've got ourselves nailed right through to for the 365 days. For example, sometimes we'll go for a walk for 4K, sometimes we might do 5.5K in the morning, and then every night he's always looking for another bit of a walk around about 6 or 7 o'clock at night, and we do about 2K just around the subdivision. But he's got a spring in his step, and after that he's always wanting to play chase as well, whether it's morning or night. So he's got a lot of energy for a wee dog, but he needs to burn that off, otherwise we'll be out there throwing balls around all the time for him. But when you break it down like that, suddenly that massive goal feels so much more achievable. And that's what I learned myself years ago when lessons were really learned with goals. You actually build all these layers. It's not all a big heroic leap, but it's constantly daily action that you need to take. And that's how we've done it with Charlie and we're doing it that way. So I took that approach years ago, as I said earlier, for the big challenges when I rode the length of the South Island on the bike for in under 48 hours. That's right, it was riding 1,000 Ks, well, it was 991 Ks on the day for where it was. The roads changed slightly since those years, but it's still basically 1,000 Ks. And then we backed that up with 1,000 kilometres on a wind trainer about 18 months later. And again, that was all done on smaller goals that were set throughout the time. And the same thing when I trained and did Ironman. You had half Ironmans done at different stages, like 6 weeks beforehand, and you might have run half marathons and did numerous bike races, but it was all in that one thing, planning to build for that bigger event. So every big achievement that you see someone celebrating at the time, it's built on hundreds of smaller steps, hundreds of training rides, hundreds of little goals, mini goals throughout the whole build up to that large one. So it's not just a quick ride or a quick run or a swim. It doesn't all happen all of a sudden. There's all that built into it. And that's what you should need to be able to do in around events as well. So it's basically building a pyramid for yourself, which has got a good strong base underneath, and you just build it all the way up until you hit that running goal, cycling goal, or fitness goal, or whatever it's going to be. So basically think of it around that pyramid. That foundation is consistency, daily or weekly habits. The middle layer is the stepping stones and the events. They give you their structure and motivation. And the peak is that big race that you're hitting for, that goal that could be an Ironman, or it could be an ultra marathon, or it's the day you're going to run your personal best in a half marathon or a marathon. So for example, those big events could be the Graveler, and that's on the February the 14th. Perfect one to set a goal for. You can use Ride the Wilderness, Bridge to Bridge and Gold Trail to practice technical nutrition and gear setup. Use these as steps towards the Graveler and how you can do things and how your body might react to certain things. Racing can be used totally as training. It can be used for nutrition. It can be used for what pedals to use, what tires to use, even what bike to use. So you can set it all up, and you know you're moving into that other race like the Graveler on the 14th of February with that confidence that you know you can achieve the distance, you know you can do it on a certain bike, with certain shoes, with certain tyres. Or it could be the South Island Ultra Marathon on the 9th of May next year. That could be a big goal, so building it to that, you could jump in and do the Aotearoa Ultra Marathon, that you could do the 53k, and then sharpen up some pace for the Christchurch Motorway Half Marathon, just to give you that extra leg speed and confidence of where you're going and how you're doing it, and add in hill strength and that for Run Mount Hutt. So utilise those other events as that big goal towards the end. So the approach works for everything you want to do, whether it's a half marathon, whether it's a cycling challenge, whether it's a triathlon. Build small, build often, and stack those wins until the big day comes along and you know you've got that natural step to have a crack at it. So it builds your confidence as much as anything else. So other stepping stones that you can do and use as events, some of the ones that can be a lot more fun and more relaxing because you don't have to go out hard all the time. You could do something like Pawsome Run the Sunday coming up. Bring your dog or borrow one, or just come along and run and enjoy it, have fun. And after all, you've got a 2.5k you could run, you can do a 5k or a 10k, and it's perfect with family to come along. It's an easy recovery for you if you've had a big run earlier in the day. Muddy Good Run on Sunday the 28th of September. That's out at Mandeville. There's plenty of mud, there's plenty of laughter, there's plenty of obstacles. And it's a fitness challenge. It's actually disguised as like a playground. It's really a playground full of mud, and you've had a hell of a good workout when you've done it. So why not give that a try? Ride the Wilderness is also perfect for the Ride the Rakaia is perfect for building in for the Graveler. It's a 93k ride. It's fast. You've got uphill climb, you've got through the gorge, and you've got the downhill. So make sure you got the leg speed in your legs for it. And then naturally Ride the Wilderness is perfect. It's on the West Coast Wilderness Trail. You've got plenty of choices. There's the 21k, there's the 59k, there's the 95k, and of course the 126, which is probably going to be 125 with the Total Bridge still being out. Then there's Bridge to Bridge mountain bike race on Sunday the 7th of December. Fast, technical and fun along the Waimakariri River. Colour Zone run, bring the family along again. Family friendly day right in the Christchurch residential red zone, which is changing all the time with the new development that's happening along the Avon River. So why not come along and enjoy that one. And then on Saturday the 17th of January, we've got Wine Run. Now, Wine Run is you get a wine every K, let your hair down, have a great time, have some fun. Recovery be perfect after the Aotearoa Ultra Marathon, a week after that is. So it's where the fitness really meets celebration. So come along and enjoy that on Saturday the 17th of January. So all of these aren't just events, they're actually the training opportunity disguised as adventure. Each one builds your fitness, confidence, and memories. So make sure you whip into those. Quick training reminders. Here's a few reminders for you with goals to be set. Write down your big goal and your weekly mini goals. Pin your entries on the fridge or the work notice board. Tell your mates, tell everyone that you're doing it, and then your commitment is really there. Mix your training, one long session, one tempo, or an interval day, some easy sessions and a bit of strength work or mobility work thrown into it. So mix up your training and that during the week. If you're looking for any ideas and plans, give us a call. We've got heaps of stuff here we can quite happy to give to you. Keep it fun. There's new routes, new gear, but if you buy new gear, be careful when you tell the wife or the husband or your partner. Join a group, and basically this should be able to keep you motivated. If you're with a group, it's just like telling someone else is looking forward to you. I remember when we were swimming early hours in the mornings, 6 o'clock, someone would turn around and knock on somebody's window, getting them out of bed to make sure they were coming for training. But just join a group. It's a good way to do it. Get some mates together and have some really good fun. And then when you're basically looking to make sure you're going to be looking good, we've got plenty of merch and that available. We've got event merchandise. It's great to celebrate your achievements. Reward yourself with that t-shirt. Be proud. We're proud. All that cycling tops. We have medals as well from Run NZ Run, Run Australia Run that you can purchase. The more stuff, memorability you've got for it, the better. We've got event withdrawal or cancellation insurance. So there's no more what ifs I get injured or sick. You don't have to worry about that. You've got that covered if you get sick or injured or you just don't want to do the event. You can pull out with 96 hours before it and get your full refund. And for anyone of the schools or clubs and that you're out there and you are looking to raise some funds, why not hit the promote button and earn 10% from every entry that comes through from that. It's that simple and it's an effective fundraiser. So your 90-second action plan. Start it now. Choose your big goal for the next 6 to 12 months. Pick 2 to 3 stepping stone events to support it. Enter now. Commitment makes intention. Tell a friend, your family, or a teammate. Shared goals really do stick. Print or screen shot your confirmations. Make them visible. Don't hide them. Tell the world that you're doing it. Put it on social media. Tell everybody what you're doing. Okay, so whip into it, do those things, and that is episode 42. So I'll see you on the start line. Charlie's teaching us all lessons, showing up every day, day after day, and those big numbers become possible. Whether your goal is 5K or 100K or just more energy to enjoy life, consistency is your secret weapon. Set your goals, choose your event, and let's make this season one you'll never forget. Until next time, guys, we'll see you on the start line. Cheers.